Previously on Boy Meets Boy, 15 mates competed for the chance to win James's heart. What James and his best friend Andra didn't know was that some of the suitors were actually straight. Taking the mates on a whirlwind of romantic adventures, James got closer to finding Mr. Right.
He's like Clark Kent, he's gorgeous.
As some mates sparked romance,
Major potential, absolutely. Falling for him, probably.
What?
others failed to find chemistry.
I'm saying I want to leave. Is that direct enough of an answer? You're sweating?
And despite their behavior, appearances weren't always what they seemed.
They all think I'm gay right now.
Trusting his intuition and his best friend Andra, James narrowed the 15 mates down to 3, only to find out that one of them has been hiding his sexual identity.
James, one of them is straight.
You're not the fool! I'm the one who's been shoving them down your throat!
Last time, James went to the limits of intimacy, trying to get the straight guy to crack.
I have to pick one guy who's straight, and it's not as clear as I thought it would be.
You assumed I was gay. Why?
This week, with only 3 remaining in the battle to win James's heart,
We're just jealous that you kissed.
I'm not sure what that means exactly.
nerves shake the mates' household. Andra makes a final accusation,
It's easy for you to say that because I chose you to be here.
and with only hours left, James must choose either Brian, Franklin, or Wes. Will James make the right choice?
If I were to pick the straight guy, I think my world would just come crashing down.
Find out now on the dramatic conclusion of Boy Meets Boy.
The Lushes are retiring to the West Wing.
Tell me about it. That's good.
Do you know how many bottles of Sky vodka that we've gone through?
The night before our final day was really hard. I think all of us had too much wine, and we had a lot of nervous energy, and we all just kept chatting all night.
You know, as we get drunker, then just things like they start slipping out of my mouth, and then I'm like, God, I can't take that back. I'm actually just curious to see which one of us James picks. It's one of those things where who he likes better.
Right.
So Franklin, are we going to have sex right now?
This is the real story here.
Should we make out all 3 of us right now?
Ooh, Franklin, show it off, baby. Look at your nipples. Ooh.
We have commandeered the camera.
Let me see what you look like.
Alright, right. Ooh, I look horrible.
I'm like, girl, let me see what you look like.
A little. How do I look? You look good.
Wow! Oh my god! Look who's my bed, boys! Oh my goodness, this is a chance of a lifetime. Screw James, it's all about us.
I'm kind of drunk.
I just hope tomorrow there isn't like some
Horrible
strange twist.
If they throw some horrible twist in there and he's got to make some weird rash decision.
Oh my god, that would be horrible. Franklin, did you get the kiss?
No, just the cheek thing.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Andra's never seen you kiss another man.
Right.
Anyway. Alrighty.
So, did you kiss him tonight?
Why do you want to ask me that?
Because I just want to know.
And tell myself if you guys asked me directly, I wouldn't lie, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, but... Yes, we had a kiss tonight.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Just joking, America.
Getting up this morning was difficult. In the beginning, my excitement was the final day was going to be, eeny, meeny, miny, moe, I get to pick anyone I want, and I pick you. Now it's, I get to pick one, but I also have to pick one who's straight. It's a different mentality. It's a different excitement.
Don't worry. How'd you sleep?
I don't know.
Really?
I gotta pick the right one, and then I've also gotta confront the straight person who was trying to win.
You want food?
What?
Last day. Trying to keep my mind off it. There couldn't be more tension in the air.
What are you up to?
I'm glad it's the last day, 'cause there's been a lot of building up to this, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
What are you doing?
I'm microwaving him.
You really are living for that last day. I mean, it's weird. You get taken out of your real life and you're put in a situation and you are living for that last day. And here it is. It's the last day.
Just like Mom used to make. We're cooking breakfast.
Yeah, thank you.
With the three guys in the house, the fun and games of the house were over and the competition and the stakes got raised between the mates. I think we were all focused on what that final decision was going to be.
You guys nervous?
No.
Well, because you kissed him. Franklin and I are nervous. We're just jealous that you kissed.
I'm not sure what that means exactly.
Wes had illustrated chemistry that had developed. I believe he's sincere. He has no reason to lie.
Hearing like Wes's story that they kissed, like I already feel like a little jealousy coming up. It seems like my dates aren't as romantic as everybody else's. Franklin and Wes, theirs sound so elaborate, and like the horse-drawn carriage and massages. It doesn't compare to flames over your head and 3 pancakes at a hotel. They don't compare really.
Andra and I, we realized, okay, some of the guys are straight, so we were going through each of the guys.
Oh, I thought of one in my sleep.
Really?
Darren.
We talked about signs, maybe hints, clues that might help us figure out who we thought any of the straight guys could be.
So crazy. I'm like trying to think of. That was it. Wasn't that all the guys? We talked about Darren.
He may not.
It could have been.
I thought Darren was straight. I thought, oh my gosh, I kept a straight guy this far.
I'm very curious to know why James chose Brian over myself.
I think I'm too speechless to say anything.
I am a little hurt. I made myself very vulnerable to James. I thought there was chemistry between the two of us, and I was developing feelings for him. I just hope that James will find his life partner out of this. And I would be most happy to see James choose Franklin. But I'm not giving up on James. And when James goes back to LA, he's gonna be hearing from me.
Then you have left in that group Paul, and he's gay.
With Paul, he was one of those quiet guys in the very beginning, and as we did more things, Paul came out of a shell. And I just figured, okay, well, Paul must be a young gay man. I didn't even question him.
I don't think anybody has any idea that I'm straight. I wouldn't believe it if any guy ever told me that he had never wondered if he was gay. But I would say that the thoughts crossed my mind, and I've been pretty sure of myself that I'm not. The very hardest moment that I've had on this show was when I did my one-on-one with James. Those 5 minutes were really tough and kind of awkward. Yeah, so, I don't know, what about you? What do you think of us boys?
It's a good group of boys.
Yeah. I feel kind of like I'm lying to him or cheating him a little bit, and I don't necessarily feel great about that. That's a lot of why I'm here, hopefully to meet somebody really nice, and it would be really nice to find love on this show. We'll see what happens. All in all, it was a pretty supportive experience, and I felt accepted, and that felt good.
Jim?
No.
No, of course he's gay.